Hello YouTube, it's DrunkMonk74 here, and I am just bringing you my first video of Battlefield Hardline. It's not going to be too much of an in-depth review or anything like that. You know, I've been playing this game since it was released at beta, like everyone else, I guess. Rushed to sign up to it as soon as EA announced it at E3. Luckily got straight into it that night, played a couple of rounds that night, and to be honest, me and my clan, we haven't stopped playing it since. And I guess that'll give you a hint as to what I think of this title. It really does say everything about this beta, that currently every single player that I know in our clan, even those who are busy playing, still playing Warfighter or something, a lot of them are still now signed up to this game. And seem to be playing it a lot. I think that tells you like a lot about this beta, and I guess the first thing I would say is that if you have any doubts about this beta, you're not sure about it, I'd have to say that this beta just runs miles better than the BF3 beta, than the BF4 beta. They really seem to have learned something from the previous what happened before. They really have seemed to learn from DICE, Visceral, and they seem to put out a half decent beta here. You know, it's very enjoyable to play. And that's I'm hoping that bodes well for the full release. You know, you can never tell. You know, I don't want to speak too soon or nothing. I don't even pretend to have any idea of what's going to be coming out full release. But you know, this is absolutely this beta is actually miles ahead of where BF3 and BF4 were when they were at this stage, if you ask me. And the nice thing is, this has come out so early. You know, this the title's still not really due for release in till October. They've still got this beta. I've heard rumours that they're going to do, you know, when this closes, I think it's June 24th, this beta is going to be closing. After that, I believe they're going to be doing some work and possibly, you know, looking back at some of the data they've probably gathered from this beta and off the servers. Have a little play around, see what they can do. Yeah, that's not to say this is absolutely perfect. As you can probably see from the screen, it's not the prettiest of graphics at the moment. BF4 was much the same when that was released. The beta graphics were dumbed down quite heavily compared to full release, so there is that still needs doing. And I guess the other thing to go alongside that, in my opinion, for me personally, and I'm guessing for some other people who run SLI, is I still think this game needs to be optimized. This beta still needs to be optimized for those of us who are running SLI. Another reason the graphics may look a little bit poor to you on my screen is if I play with everything set to ultra, my frames per second drop massively. So with that in mind, I've had to drop everything down to medium settings. That gives me a half decent FPS, and I find it's very much playable. So I'm really hoping before release they've optimised this game for SLI. I'm hoping we don't have to wait like we've had to in the past for a few months before they release an optimised version of the game for those of us who are running SLI, because it gets a little bit tiring. Other than that, really, you know, I don't have too many niggles with this game at all. Like I said, me and my clan have been playing this heavily a lot. The gameplay you're watching in the background is all heist. It's a game mode that's really dependent on teamwork, tactics, and communication. So, you know, like, we've been absolutely having a blast with this game mode. We really have been turning things around, you know. Possibly upsetting a few other players on servers and stuff, but at the moment, you know, we're part of a clan, we want to game together, and that's what we kind of do. And this game mode really does bring that out. If you game together and you're looking for like a game mode that's going to be actually involve a lot of teamwork and ask you to work together, and will reward you for that, heist is definitely it. You know, Blood Bunny. Sorry, I generally tend to play when I don't have my other teammates on with me. So and I just think that's absolutely fantastic. The final thing I've got to say, or one of the final things I'm going to say, is I absolutely love the infantry gunplay in this game. You know, BF3 and BF4 for me anyway. I thought the the vehicular combat was a little bit too focused upon, and the gunplay seemed to have been dumbed down in my opinion. But for this one, I love what they've done with the gunplay. I love the mechanics, I love the recoil, I love how easy it is for you to be able to deal with vehicles even if you've just got your primary weapon. It's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I love what they've done. You know, that's not to say that you can't have any vehicular combat. You can. It is limited, and you know, rightly so in my opinion. You know, you're not going to have tanks, jets, helos like flying through the air in an urban environment. So from that point of view, I think they've got it absolutely spot on. Overall, I've got to say I love the beta. If you haven't got it or you're not sure about it, go out, sign up, get it, give it a go. But for now, that's me. I'm done. I'm out of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.